So I think the Supreme Court is no longer beneficial to the people. And the reason why I say that they're no longer beneficial to the people is because they're supposed to be a judge of fair quality. And when I say fair quality, fairness means understanding the situation for both parties. You know what I mean? Like in this TikTok ban, for example, that would mean understanding the arguments of what TikTok is, why is it important to people, and what the arguments are of keeping it. Like, you know what I mean? Those are the things that you would, hear out, as well as, the opposition, which would be the government saying why they want to ban it. But I feel like these judges are no longer in touch with reality. And I say that to say that they're too old to do their job. So like there is no way that people that we voted in decades ago are literally able to continue to make like policies and make judgment on things that they don't fully understand. Even in this TikTok ban, like the judges really couldn't grasp what TikTok was. And that just shows you how far removed from the population they really are. These people are judges who are used to making like I guess like judgment on like I guess straight face like type cases, like cases where one person is right and one person is wrong, or they're looking at a specific law. But technology is a different thing. Like technology, like the rights to use properties, like just technology in general, like they don't have a basis on that. And I feel like these people should not have a term to where it lasts like decades, or where we have like senators being able to stay on for so long. I don't think that that's a thing. I feel like once your time is up, you need to give your seat up to somebody who's able to understand the current world in which they are living. No longer should they be like living relics, making like laws that we're gonna have to walk into, because the way that they're viewing life is not the same way that we're viewing life. And prime example of this is like I'm pretty sure that there's like some senators and there's some judges who have stayed so long that they remember like the days where it was almost segregation almost, you know what I'm saying, like black people couldn't get a fair case. And I feel like in a judge's eyes who grew up in that type of like time, I don't think that he will ever really outlive those internal beliefs. And in this world, if you're bringing those beliefs to this world, you're literally bringing the past into to the future, and it really like slows the progression that humans could be making, literally, or not just humans, but us as U.S. citizens. Like it slows the progression that we could be making. Like there's so many things that are like covered in red tape and some sort of laws that it's so hard to work around, and it's really working around the history of it, or the people who were alive when it's there and who was trying to keep that legacy going. And that is insane to me. I feel like these judges, especially the Supreme Court, they need to take some sort of like current events test or some shit. I feel like this position shouldn't be them getting this position, being able to stay the same person that they are and the same people that they are, and make current judgments on the world that we are living in, because they're not going to be around to inherit all the decisions that they're making for us. They're not going to have to live like 30 years through all of these decisions that they're making for us. And I feel like it's completely selfish, and I just feel like it's not the American way, the way that they're doing things. Like this is it's gone. It's the way of the old. We have to usher that out in order to make any significant change, or actually build towards the free world that America is like standing on or trying to do, in a sense. So that's just my 2 cents on it. And like I really wish that these judges had a way to like be filtered out, and we can get some new age people in here, and some people who really are seeing the world the way that we're seeing the world, and that way we will be able to make positive change. So that's just my TED talk.